Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this guided reading, guided message for Jaguar Wright. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging when it comes to Jaguar Wright, there is artificial denial, cover-up, trickery, superficiality, frivolity, foolishness, and needing to take a closer look. There's also this energy as to why. This energy is saying take a closer look as to why she's lazing around, loafing, inertia, false start, no response, and disinterest. There's going to be a change in mood, a change in her physical activity, and Spirit said there's foolery, there's trickery on that, so pay very close attention. There's going to be an energy of being very naive and oblivious, being very like, what's going on here? Almost like a lack of consciousness or a loss of consciousness, a loss of focus, not really knowing where one is. Okay, does that make sense? And Spirit said that there was a treasured objective in this, sending her love and light, sending her healing vibes, sending her protection vibes. Spirit is saying that there was a treasured objective in having her stalled so that she could see her reflection until that she could take responsibility. There's mountains in the background. There's water energy on here, saying that there is either a water sign attached to this energy and or it could just be emotional. Okay, so Spirit is confirming again that she's trying to put her boats in the water to try to find a direction. Again, we have water sign energy. This is layered because there is someone putting their boats in the water to try to come towards her, to try to what feels like send her alarming messages and or harm. Okay, and this is going to bring about a storm in her life, and so they want to put her in alignment. They want to put her where they want her, if that makes sense. So this storm is bringing a strong momentum, sudden change, necessary shakeup, transformation. But we are all protected. So sending her protection, sending her love and light, sending her light energy. Okay. But it does feel like there is someone coming towards her, trying to sit her down. Okay. How does she move in love and light? Jaguar Wright. Thank you, Spirit. Two things came out, awareness and awareness. So Spirit is screaming out like, you need to be aware, you need to be aware, you need to be aware. Pay attention to detail, okay? Go for a mindful walk at a natural pace. Spend the first few minutes paying attention to your feet, lifting them up and down repetitively, and your body shifting its weight from left to right. With each step, if anything else takes your attention away from this task, gently guide it back to the task of walking. Now, focus on your senses. Spend the rest of the walk focusing on what you see, hear, feel, and smell. Spirit wants you to pay attention to your surroundings, okay? Spirit is also acknowledging focusing on your breath has long been a cornerstone of the practice of meditation. They want you to meditate, utilizing counting assists as framework to support concentration and attention. Take a deep breath in, and for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. 4, 4, 4. That's interesting. That's interesting. There's a connection. Repeat this process 5 times. 4 is significant, 5 is significant, but Spirit is also screaming 45 is significant. 45, 45. Okay, moving on. Repeat this process 5 times. Try doing this exercise next time you feel stressed or overwhelmed by difficult emotions. Emotions keeps coming up. Reconnecting with your breath, will help you feel balanced in the present moment. Use this tool whenever you need to anchor yourself. Anchor. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. Okay, Jaguar Wright, the messages that are coming through just feel like protective measures, protective skills that Spirit is trying to say, look, you're going to need to do this. And these numbers are significant because they are attached to someone who is trying to come and or wish harm, okay? Cards fail. Sorry. Okay, message for Jaguar Wright. Simp. Okay, so there is this energy too of being a simp. Simp is in your energy field, but it's also, see, the mouth is zipped. So again, there might be a change in her behavior, and it might affect her throat chakra, it feels like. Are you doing the most for something or someone who cares the least? Please get some self-respect unless you are enjoying that sort of thing. Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. There's also a plot to make her come off very crazy. Remember that card, just like she fell off a turnip truck, very oblivious. Like, I don't know. Atete comes out for Jaguar Wright. Worthiness. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is in your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. Most importantly, we need you. Okay, you are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your creator loves you unconditionally. Declare I matter. And there is an energy of a sun coming through. Just as I was reading it, and especially when it said birth certificate, there is a sun coming through. Okay. All right. So Jaguar Wright, moving in love and light. It was like a message from him, like, you are worthy. Don't belittle yourself. Don't minimize. That's the word. Minimize. Okay. So Spirit is acknowledging that there is an energy in her energy field of having some form of addiction. And this is an unhealthy coping mechanism for what she is dealing with. And Spirit is also acknowledging that there are illusions on social media around her. There's obsession around her, and there's superficiality. And this could be a part of the addiction, just seeing how people view her and look at her on social media. Spirit is also acknowledging that she's coming up as mean, unemotional, rude, with a lack of empathy on social media. It's almost like social media is kind of tainting her image and making her have to have some type of unhealthy coping mechanism because of the illusions of her on social media, sending her love and light. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. Yeah, there's something that is getting ready to happen that is very explosive. It's sudden and it's full of surprises. Okay, so Spirit just keeps saying that, sending her love and light, high vibrations. Jaguar Wright, current energy. Oh, we do have the Witch in reverse. There's a lot of energy of magic around her. Intentions to do or wish harm, sending her love and light. Loss of power, position, rank, sitting on your talents and gifts, fall from grace, under someone else's rule or rules, giving away your control, and homeless, sending her love and light. Okay. Yeah, this isn't the first attack on her, and she's aware of it. I mentioned in a reading previously that her car was going to have some kind of issue, and that she needed to be aware, like, no one needs to know her next move. Like, not even people that she trusts. She needs to keep that information to herself. And something came up and her car exploded or something. But her energy, her current energy, with the Four of Cups in reverse, seizing opportunities, letting go of regret, end of stagnation, motivation, enthusiasm, exhaustion, a lack of enjoyment, and a loss of opportunities. Exhaustion keeps coming up. And subconsciously, this is because she's getting ready to go through a tower moment. Second time we see a tower card. Okay, so chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, disaster, loss, tragedy, revelations, confusion. This must involve a fire sign. To say fire there. Divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, natural disaster, collapse of an old way of life, and shattering false beliefs. Now, this is not the first attack on her. Like, Spirit just keeps acknowledging, like, a lot of the things that she's dealt with in the last, Spirit says, 4 or 5 years, even 6 years, have been an attack energetically, because they knew this energy was coming. They knew she was coming with this kind of energy. Spirit is acknowledging, though, in the middle of the deck, what we're not seeing is, it doesn't matter what kind of darts and swords they throw. Then that song, oh man, what's that song? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. Yeah, that's the energy that's coming through on this card. Like, nah, it ain't gonna work though. Because she's still going to feel the unity and the energy of the collective, love, compatibility, Relationships, harmony, balance. You know, you can literally, and I'm not speaking in reference to her, but I'm just saying, thank you, Spirit. You can kill a person, but you cannot kill their spirit. You cannot kill their soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's that on that. But Spirit is acknowledging that she does feel vulnerable. There's self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, feeling inadequate, impotence, and being bullied. See, there's this energy with the Strength card in reverse, sending her love and light. What's next for Jaguar Wright? Thank you. Oh, look at the cards just falling out, y'all. Let me get it. Okay. So again, Spirit is... Okay. Wow. Is acknowledging the Strength card in reverse. Vulnerability, self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, feeling inadequate, impotence, being bullied. And Spirit is acknowledging that there's a decision that she's going to have to make. A truce, sitting on the fence at a crossroads. Acknowledging again it's a difficult decision. It's painful. It's filled with choices. Stress. It's a stressful decision even. Facing her fears, being torn between two relationships. And this feels like like life, death, self, ego, pride, communication, thoughts, action. There's a lot of dualities to this, okay? Spirit is also acknowledging that this decision, she's trying to put it off. Like, I don't want to make this decision yet. I don't want to make that choice. This is a hard choice to say yes to. And so she's averting. She's resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, avoiding loss. Time to speak up the pieces and time to pick up the pieces and start anew. There is going to be some revelation of some information. Spirit is saying it's a bomb. It's a bombshell, like boom, right? And then from there, things will really start to speed up in her life. And it's going to transform her for sure. It's definitely going to catapult what happens next in her story. Again, Spirit is acknowledging that she is seizing the opportunity, letting go of regret in this choice, with this choice, ending any stagnation, exhausted, just exhausted. But like, you know what? Let me do this because there's no other way out. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.